There is a place where the lost embers go as their light begins to fade. Ember ran because standing still made them feel helpless. The wall glistened. The painting showed embers on a sacred journey. There was a symbol on the floor. Ember noticed something wrong. There was a round space where something used to fit. There was a round space where something used to fit. Ember felt so afraid and alone that it was a relief to find someone to talk to. Ember froze, almost too frightened when they noticed a small satchel. The satchel felt heavy. Ember looked inside. The statue shone brightly in the light. There was a round space where something used to fit. To Ember's delight, the golden statue slid perfectly into place. Ember left, feeling sorry for the stranger now alone in the dark. The stairway opened into a dark forest. Ember could feel fear taking over. They'd washed up alone, somewhere very unfamiliar. Ember felt like they were being watched. As Ember approached, the flames seemed to call out. With a feeling like falling, the forest had slipped away. Ember felt lost in darkness and ruin. The caged flame stoked new hope in Ember. was almost within reach. The flame spoke and Ember listened. The flame lingered ahead. Was it trying to escape? Or leading the way? Campfire flickered into life. The ghost spoke. Hope has returned to a forlorn. I will warm them until they choose. Ember looked to the ghost for answers. This is a place between places to travel through as your light fades. But none have passed on in a long time. The Forest King now holds us here, and those who linger will turn forlorn. Again that word, forlorn. I am just a guide along the way to fan the flame. So many lost embers have I seen. More than I could help. The forlorn are those, if you find them, send them to me, and Ember thought of those they loved, those they'd left behind. There are others, find them and I will guide them. The Forest King watches the doors. The campfire will light the way, find those who are lost. Bring embers to the fire. Travel wisely. Return if you have lost your way. Barely visible through the murky water was the shadow, and on a small pier with barely a sound, a lonely fisherman sat. The Ember was curious. I'm headed for the crossroads. It's not... I've heard there's a nest there. A safe place. The fisherman murmured quietly between sorrowful breaths. The fisherman felt so useless. His former joys were hollow. Sitting out there every day by the pond, only the dark water to hear him talk. In that darkness, a glimmer flickered. A thought beating like a drum. A thought that went round and round. It all started with a frog. Ember couldn't hold on. Every day by the pond, a constant reminder. For a brief moment, the fisherman struggled to speak. He looked at Ember, hopeful. The fisherman spoke softly. There's a saw him grow from a tadpole. We were friends, spent every day side by side. So much better at fishing than catches him before I can bait. Oh, it makes me feel useless someday, the fisherman sighed. I've wasted so much. The old man looked carefully at the pond. Well, listen to me here. It helps though, telling someone. Thank you. If you need help catching anything, you just ask.